Our next guest is one of the most successful comedians in the world, famous for his razor-sharp social commentary. He pulls no punches and he knows no boundaries.
I'm loving every minute right now, 'cause there's only one life.
I like him because he's a straight talker. You're as dumb. So like, because he goes, I'm going to make America great again. And you're like, I got every word in that sentence. He's like, I'm going to build a wall. I have a wall at home. Now, I know that people consider hunting to be a sport. It's not a sport. I've heard the whole argument that you use the kill to feed your families. Oh, thank God you came along. We're all running out of food here in America without you, noble huntsman.
I just want
it's so good.
Timely, isn't it? Australian funny man Jim Jeffries, who is taking the comedy scene by storm, and he has just released his third stand-up special on Netflix, no less. And I'm pleased to say Jim joins us now live from Hollywood. Good morning, good evening to you.
Good. It's good afternoon. It's about 5 o'clock here.
Ease
It's actually
yourself
raining today. This isn't a real thing. This is just a backdrop. So
There'll be storm
sitting
watch in
the field.
Hollywood.
Don't ruin my Hollywood dreams, Jim.
Now, you have caught the attention of so many Americans, most notably a few years back after your stand-up routine on gun control. This is a bit of a reminder.
Now, in America, you have the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children died, and your government went, maybe we'll get rid of the big guns? And 50% of you went, don't take my guns!
Amazing.
Absolutely hitting.
Did
that.
you-
That was
that was
just
Sandy
before
Hook,
I got my new teeth.
They're lovely teeth, by the way. Why do you
thank
think,
you.
know, I love what you're doing with your show, Jim, and it's great to have you back here, but, you know, this sort of thing of like poking the stick of America and poking them a little bit where you're so good at that. Why, do you think they're changing it all?
Oh, I don't think they're changing. I think I'm just sort of preaching to the choir, the people who already agree with me. But, you know, look, maybe they needed Donald Trump. Maybe these things go in cycles. Maybe the next person will be a more reasonable, less racist sort of leader. But who knows? But no, I don't think I'm changing their minds at all. I'm hopefully, maybe if someone's close to changing their mind, I might just tip them over the edge. But I'm not doing it from word stop. I'm not making anyone throw out their guns or stop going to church or anything like that.
But comedy is such a powerful weapon, I think, in highlighting social issues and really making people stop and go, wow, that's quite ludicrous. And you're using that, you're wielding it well.
Oh, thank you. You guys are doing a wonderful job as well.
We're just here hosting a TV show, getting you on here.
That's
We're
all I'm
fans of
doing.
you.
All I do is just do what you do.
Yeah,
We're
but
just
we don't-
reading teleprompt. None of us write any of this rubbish. Someone else is doing it for us. Right now, I don't have anyone writing for me. I'm a blithering idiot.
No, you know, but you have great guests on it, and you have, on your show on Comedy Central, you've managed to employ the help of one of the biggest names as your weather girl. Check this out.
Do you have a forecast for us, weatherman?
Yes, I do. We've got sunshine in the west, the south, the east, and over here in the north, the ice caps are melting. And I am so scared. Jim?
Thanks, weatherman.
Sure thing, Jim.
How do you get Brad Pitt to be your weatherman, Jim Jeffries? How do you
So
do
good.
that?
Brad asked to be on the show. I think at the time he was going through a bit of a divorce, I read somewhere. And
I didn't know about that.
So he was watching a lot of comedy specials on Netflix. That's all he was doing. I think he was trying to avoid like your shows like yours that might talk about his divorce. So he was just watching Netflix, and then he got really into comedy, and he rang me up and asked to be on the show. And I said,
Wow.
all right, you can be my weatherman if you want. And he did it 6 times. But he stopped doing it because I hear he's busy with a career.
Yeah, well, but he's got such a great sense of comic timing too, and he embraces the power of comedy too, which is wonderful to see.
And the nicest guy in the
Is
world.
he?
Nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, imagine taking that.
I have
phone call.
seen him like beat kids and stuff, but like for the most part, pretty good fella.
By and large, he's a pretty good fella. Now, you've just released your third stand-up special on Netflix called This Is Me Now. You
No, it's my 7th special, but my 3rd one on Netflix.
on
yeah.
Netflix, yeah. So last time you tackled politics, you poked some fun at Trump, of course. But who are you going to roast? Who are you going to target?
Well, now I tell a 30-minute story about doing James Packer's 50th birthday and being paid by Mariah Carey to perform there when no one knew I was meant to be there. And there was Leonardo DiCaprio and Al Pacino and Packer didn't really remember me until I did the gun control bit. And then he was like, oh yeah, you're the gun control guy. And Mariah makes you take your shoes off when you get to a house, so I had to do the whole thing in me socks.
What a bizarre thing. And mate, you've got kids now. They live in America too. How are the kids going?
I've only got the one that I own, and I've got a couple of other ones that I've kept. No, I've only got one kid.
One kid? And
I've
how's it feel? Is he got an
one
American
kid.
accent or an Australian accent?
He calls himself Australian because he wants to seem exotic, but he's American. He's got an American accent.
Yeah.
But I bring him out every year and try to Aussie him up a little bit.
Yeah.
I try to feed him pies, and he has like a koala bear that he goes to bed with. So we try to keep him pretty Australian. But his
real.
mother's Canadian, so I don't know what that makes him, to be honest.
Yeah, that's an
Perfect.
unusual mix. That's lots of things to poke fun at there, frankly. But yeah, good to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing This Is Me Now on Netflix. You can stream it. Get your hands on it if you can. Thanks, Jim.
Bye-bye.
I'm a big fan of that guy's work.
Yeah, he's so
I just think
clever.
he's so amazing.
But it's true though. It's so comedy can really cut through a lot of issues. So,
And his
yeah, I love
show
it.
is really fantastic. Check it out.